unfortunately were brought together by a sad and frustrating circumstance. On Monday, July 1st, at approximately 5:30 a.m., Trooper Marvin Guerra and Trooper James DiMartino responded to the Southern State Parkway westbound in the area of exit 21 for reports of a dog tied to a light pole. Upon their arrival, the troopers observed a white mastiff tied to a light pole by her leash, and next to her was a bowl of food and a note stating, "This is Roxy, a trained American bull mastiff. She is 4 years old. She has been fed and given a flea bath. She may still have issues with them. See that she gets good care."
Roxy was discovered about 8 a.m. on Monday. She was discovered on the side of the road tied to a pole with a note and a bowl of water that may or might have been, had water in it at that point. And as tragic as this sounds, she was discovered by somebody on his way to work. Somebody works in a sanitary district in Garden City. And then he called upon our good friends in the New York State troopers, and our troopers do what they always do. They got out there, they responded quickly, and then working with the town of Hempstead Animal Shelter, Roxy here was brought on in. She was reviewed by the vet, found to be, a little hungry, but over and all in good shape.
Sadly, what happened to Roxy on Monday is not all that uncommon. My office has and will continue to prosecute defendants who shamefully and inhumanely abandon their animals. The Southern State Parkway is arguably one of our most traveled and treacherous highways on Long Island. It is no place to abandon a 4-year-old puppy. It is unacceptable. And leaving a note with well wishes just doesn't cut it. There is no excuse for dumping a dog on the side of a major highway. We are lucky here in Nassau County that we have shelters full of professional people like right here in the town of Hempstead shelter. And for anyone who feels that they can no longer care for their pets, there are options. Utilize our shelters. Take your animal to a local veterinarian's office. Any of those options are better than tying a defenseless creature to a pole on a roadway where cars are going 60 miles an hour past it.
There are many opportunities to turn an animal in. We have a process right here at the town of Hempstead shelter. That's the proper way to do it. This is a living being. This is, what becomes a loving part of anybody's family. And to think that somebody would think it was proper to just pull over and tie a dog to a pole on the Southern State Parkway with a note, it can't happen. We've probably received over 50 phone calls from as far as California, Washington, and right here in Wantagh. People reaching out, people who are very familiar with this type of dog, who are recognizing, that this dog needs a loving home and they want to do it. And that's why I say from this tragedy, we can really turn it into a plus. And this is the best side of government, that you really do see the goodness of people.